Why, hello, my name is Dava, and welcome back to City Skylines 2. We are working on rail yards today. One of the many few things that I like doing in this city, or in this game in general. We will do that, and then the next video afterwards. I know I said I'd work on the stations before, but today we need to do rail yards to get trains to go in the stations first, so we're gonna work on rail yards, decorating. Today will most likely be just a time-lapse fit, so that being said, let's get into it. Now, before we begin, I just want to say thank you all for the 300 subscribers that we've reached and for all the love that you have been giving to me. I appreciate that a lot. So, again, yes, thank you. I appreciate it. To begin, I want to start with the mods that are going to be used in this video. 3 specific mods: the mini track services, Tygon's rail infrastructure pack, and the railway or walkways and pedestrians median pack. These 3 mods are what we're going to be used to build just 2 stations. One train station, which will be located right around this area, and another train station, which is actually a metro station, which will be inspired by Chicago's L, the purple line specifically. The area, which I'll have an image posted up here, will show what I really want this spot to look like, to resemble. Just to prepare myself for later downtown usage for a train running from up here all the way down to downtown. I think it'll be nice. And yeah, with that being said, this video most likely, or mostly, be a time-lapse of just me building the yards and then going after what the process was of building it, or how they look. Similar with the other metro yard, yes. Those first two mods will be used are Tygon's rail infrastructure and walkways. The walkways and paths will be used on both. The mini track services will be used later on. So again, get ready. And here we have the final results of the train yard. Now, I use these little networks here, these network gravel roads, these ground covers. I do like using these on tracks. They do have a little outline part to show where the track should be placed or where you should be placing these things. However, they don't really have an outline to where you're going to place it, so it's kind of difficult to place at first. But once you get the hang of it, you can sometimes get the right placement, but I don't really mind about that. It's more or less the coverings between it. So the thing with this kind of covering, it makes it look like the rails are abandoned. Like there used to be a rail here, and now they're not. So using little grass coverings or boulders really do fit the area quite nicely here. Get the tracks, straight through. This one I wish I can change or fix, but I'm stuck with these hideous looking switches here because you can't change, or you can't use lane connector on a double-sided track. It's kind of sad, but I wish it would change in the future. Can't remove them, but I can remove it on a one-directional track, so this one's fine here. Yeah, I like areas like little things like this. Make sure the stones don't get in the tracks, don't get it in your way. Now, this building here used to reserve only 6 trains total. Now it reserves 12 because of the extra 6 tracks that I placed. These 2 and these 4 beyond here, these are actual trains that will be used when I add a line, which I might do just now. I tried to place them over here, but they were in fact a little bit too long for me to place. I didn't realize they were this long. So I'm just going to place some little prop trains here, just to give this place a little bit more sense of there was more trains here. They're just out of service trains. It'll be nice, even though these are out of service, but it's fine. So yeah, that is this yard, the train yard. It's a small one for now. Again, only holding 12 trains, which isn't really a lot. Then again, the yards in this game I feel like don't really hold much to them, but this one makes sense. It's a small building, small facility. It's fine. We'll have a larger yard further down the line, but for now, there'll be one here. There might be one near downtown, near the terminal station, so trains get their easy access. Yes. And now we're going to work on the Linden. Not Linden, but inspiration of the Linden station in Chicago. The Purple Line Express, or just Purple Line in general. I want to put that in this area, but to do that, I do need to flatten the land first, because I know yards don't like being on hills. So we're gonna start with that one as well. I'm gonna time lapse. I'll work on the station the next time. I know I said that before, but I'll work on it next time. There might not be enough time for today. Yes. We'll get that started. Also, I'll place a train from here to here at the end. Ready? Good. Here we have the completed yard here. Similar to the other one. The same little tracks, same little trails as well. There, ooh, little kink in the curve here. That's the problem using these networks. Move it, sometimes we'll like the wrong. You can always filter move it. You don't grab the. It's a little bit funky still, but it's okay. Here's a terminal, or here's a last stop. We have the 5 tracks. This is a different mod, by the way. I failed to mention that. This mod, I'll have it up on screen, but there is a different stop tracks. It does the same thing as the other one. It's just no warehouse building. These are just buildings on the outside. This is just pure train yard with no maintenance facility. So, yes, that's where these trains will spawn from when they first start. Which is great, because honestly, they start from here, they just drive down to the last stop, they switch. It's honestly perfect. And the only problem with this yard is here. This game doesn't have railroad crossings for Metro. Please, Colossal Order, I'm begging at this point. If everything would just hip over it, that is the worst thing that this game has. In my opinion, this kills me. I don't know why they don't have railroad crossing, but I digress. This is the yard inspired by Chicago's Linden Yard, Purple Line Yard. And here we have the 2 yards being built right now. Let's actually get a train to run on this one to see what it looks like. So we're gonna add 2 side platforms. I hope the train can fit. I didn't really check for clearance if a train can fit, but this one can definitely fit. This one is a very long track. Gonna get a passenger train here. Real quick. Connect that. I don't know what that one was doing there. That is an interesting arrangement. Tracks here. Not sure what that's doing. It should be like this. What happened here? Are you... I'll figure that out later, but let's see a train spawn out of this yard. It can either come out of the shed or come out of the one outside track. I want this to be a diesel 8-car unit. I want to be the long car without anything pushing it. Well, let's see if it spawns. I'm not sure if it will or if it won't. If it does... Oh, there it goes. There we go. Yeah, perfect. They spawn over there. We'll turn around. Back. Put on this right here. Yes, it works perfectly. So, that being said, next video, I promise, we'll be decorating the 2 stations now. I have 2 now, so it'll be better instead of just 1. And yes, the train does fit the station, which is perfect. So yeah, I will see you guys next time for station building. This is just a prep for future use, this yard here. I really like looking at this one, sorry. Yes. Thank you guys for 300 subscribers. I appreciate it. Please feel free to subscribe, give it a like if you want to. I won't force you to. And join us live on Twitch, twitch.tv/Dava787. We normally play City Skylines there. But we also play scary games like Phasmophobia, sometimes Minecraft. A lot of variety games. But that being said, take care everybody. I will see you guys next week.